We're so excited. It's only
so excited.
one day until the Tasmanian ferry.
And we've got a lot to do to get us ready and to get the van ready before we go.
And we've made our way back to Inverleigh, which is right next to Geelong, just so that we can sort out a few things in a not so busy area. But also, the ferry now departs from Geelong instead of Melbourne. So we're nice and close to where the ferry departs. Navigate to Super Cheap Auto.
Okay, there's a super cheap auto 24 kilometers away.
First stop, not that exciting, but it's time again to top up the AdBlue.
Our last spot was pretty boring, but this next one is a lot more exciting. See? I told you that stop was way more exciting than the first one. Check out our haul! We knew we needed winter gear for Tassie, because obviously we're heading over at the end of winter, but apparently Tassie's super unpredictable and cold.
We don't have like any winter, well, we have winter clothes, but it's like really thin.
Yeah.
Australia winter clothes.
Like, we're good enough, but probably not good enough for Tassie. So, Wehan got thermal pants, just to go under his
my
hiking pants. We got gloves for me. And we mentioned it in a previous video, but Wehan has gigantor size hands.
They're still not big enough.
We compare. He has gigantic hands, so we've never been able to find gloves for him. We got gloves! And it mostly fits him now.
Yeah, like, it's still not big enough. Like, it's like a centimeter, half a centimeter off.
But it's pretty good.
That'll do.
And then I've got hiking pants, because I always just wear leggings, but that is totally not enough. Then,
the most exciting part.
So here's my jacket, and then Wehan's got one.
Whoa! Nice and trendy.
We made sure to go different colours.
We should have had this for the Melbourne video, because a lot of Melburnians wear these puffer jackets. But you got a fancy one now.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Which, they're nice and light.
They're really light.
They compress quite a bit. Not Lydia's. But, and it's like quite warm as well. Like, I'm actually really surprised. But
it took ages, took hours.
It took ages to find Lydia some hiking pants, and also there were like a million different jackets that we had to try. But then as well, we just wanted to save the most money possible.
Firstly, Wehan spotted there was a sale at Anaconda that ends tomorrow. That was for all their winter gear.
Yeah, it's pretty much 40% off. I think my jacket was actually
like 50%.
More than 50. I think it was like close to 60% off.
And then the other day I looked at the Woolies catalogue and they had 20 times points on like a lot of their gift cards. And the gift cards, one of them's like an active one, and it included Anaconda.
But also, we're not Anaconda members, so we both signed off and got $10 off each as well. So
it was so funny.
This should have been like, I think like $780, and it ended up being like
300.
Yeah, 310 or something like that. So
good. I'm tired though, because that took hours. Now we have to do laundry, and we haven't done our laundry since Mount Gambier. Yeah. So we have a lot. Months. Clothes change, because I really wanted these clothes washed for Tasmania. It's like one of my sports bras and then a hoodie. I know I need it because I don't have many hoodies. So I've switched into Wehan's hoodie, which is clean. And I got no bra on, but sometimes that's just what you have to do to make sure you have the clothes you need.
Sometimes you have to live life on the edge.
We have this whole thing full. It's filthy, do not judge us. We've got towels we need washing. We've got more clothes down here.
And in here as well.
We've got clothes in here, and we've got to do the bed sheets.
Yeah. So here's all our
How are we going to carry this? I'm going to be like...
It'll take a lot of effort.
Because look at how big the bag is compared to me. So maybe we'll leave the camera here.
Yeah, I think so.
Check in with you. Most of our laundry is done. We just have one more load that has 10 minutes on it. So we've hopped in the van. Wehan's gonna make the bed behind me. And I'm just gonna pack up a bit. Grab the rest of our laundry. Gonna head to a campsite now. Otherwise,
it's like
peak traffic right now, so it's gonna be crazy busy, but hopefully it just takes half an hour.
Yeah. Cool.
See there? The 20-minute drive says it's gonna take almost 40 minutes. Oh no, I have the mic on back steady. You can be able to hear my awful thing. Moment of truth. Will our favourite campsite spot still be there? It's kind of late, so I'm not sure.
And it's a Friday, so...
Oh, maybe.
I think it's free.
Can't see anyone currently.
Oh,
yeah! Someone else has just rocked up. Not sure if they're staying, but we're going to do the AdBlue. So last time we did this was South Australia, Aya Peninsula.
Yeah, so this is actually our second time doing it.
Second?
Yeah. So, if you were wondering,
that's how often you have to do it.
So I'd say probably about every 8,000 kilometers we do a bottle. So 8,000 kilometers for 10 meters.
Alright, now you got to try get it in without spilling it.
Yeah, and this bull bar is a pain.
Whoa. Got it. Here's our spot, by the way. It's pretty good. I was dancing, so I'm excited.
I love you so much.
We have so much to do.
We have so much to do still.
Today took longer than we thought because the shopping took a while.
The shopping took
stuff
way longer than we expected. But that's okay because we still have tomorrow. So Lydia's going to finish putting the clothes away. I'll make dinner. I'll make the bed. And then we'll see you guys bright and early tomorrow morning.
Because we still have loads to do. Tomorrow's Ferry Day.
I know tomorrow's Ferry Day.
I'm so excited.
It's exciting. See you guys tomorrow.
Peace out.
A-Town.
A-Town.
What is A-Town?
Yeah. Okay. Good morning. It is Ferry Day. We're super excited. You can probably hear Wehan in the back. We rocked up to a dump point. We're gonna empty our pee, empty our poop, do all of those things, get the toilet sorted. Wehan's putting stuff in the bag, tidying up, and yeah. Let's do it. Alright, we gotta do the bin. It's always really frustrating when they have limited size bins.
Probably not gonna work my favorite.
Because we're gonna have to squeeze this and maybe open it to put stuff in separately to fit it in. One struggles with the bin. I'm gonna give that a clean. Oh, and put a new bin bag in. You got it done?
Yeah.
Legend. Now for the toilet. Bin is done. We've been wanting to do a toilet for over a month now. This is probably the longest we've left it because we wanted to do it just before Tassie, but I'm not going to film it. Just know that we are emptying our poop right now. Toilet is back in. How did that go, Wehan?
Better than I expected. It was very, very, very full. So yeah, let's just say it did go up in one chunk.
Ew. So we got to put new compost in that. Wehan's soaking the pee bottle in vinegar. And then to get rid of all the staining, we're going to soak it in bleach. But we want to give it a good clean and soak it in vinegar and everything first. If you're wondering why we're going to soak it in bleach, it gets all this build up and like staining.
Yeah.
But we soaked it in bleach before and it basically just makes it look like a fresh
completely
bottle.
Well, of course, because it's pee, you have to make sure that you've pretty much neutralized it all and try to get as much as possible before adding the bleach.
So now we're going to soak it, leave it to soak outside while we keep cleaning. We're done and sorted.
Okay, so rubbish thrown away, toilet cleaned, emptied, blah, 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 blah. Van, a little bit cleaned. Next stop, air up the tires, because hopefully, we'll probably have the same muddy grass situation that we had in Victoria and Tasmania, but at least we can deflate it whenever we need. So it's probably better to inflate them back up to what they should be.
Oh yeah.
What the? I think something's missing.
I'm not sure we're going to be able to do our tyres.
That's good enough.
It doesn't matter. We'll do the tyres in Tassie. It's not a big deal. But we're heading to a spot to wash our car.
Our home. Our humble abode.
You're talking a lot of smack today. There's nothing explicitly on any of our ferry boarding information that has said we have to clean our van, but it does say they do biosecurity checks and you can't have soil. It more says it in the sense of packing, and our van's dirty anyway, so
it's also,
we're just gonna give it a good clean.
It's also good practice, obviously, the ferry it's an enclosed area where they keep the van, but still sea spray, like the salt from the sea spray. It's better to have the van protected with good wax or whatever polish they have at the car wash.
So we're gonna go to the car wash and give it a clean and see how we go.
I also have this, so.
We couldn't fit the AdBlue in the bin, so we're gonna have to find somewhere to trick that away.
I should ask if I can just use that bin there. There's one right there. Or quickly right
It says
there.
paper and cardboard only.
No, but that one's for recycling, that one's for not.
Okay.
But I've got like all kinds of car cleaning stuff, because why not?
So, hopefully
We'll
it's good
do
enough.
a little bit of that as well.
Alright, we'll check in with you at the car wash.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
At the car wash,
Yeah.
Come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. We've come into this truck bay because it has a high rooftop, and it's also got these platforms so that Wehan can climb up and clean the top well instead of having to figure out how to get up there. So obviously the van's pretty high. You figuring out what we do? Wehan put the money in and it already started, so I'm hopping in the van. Wehan, I feel like he's done detail cleaning on all of our cars in the past, and he's very particular about how he does it. So I said to him, I'm like, oh, tell me what to do and I'll do stuff. He's like, no, I don't want anything, it's all good, I'll do it. So I was like, what do you want me to do? And he's like, well, go clean inside the van. So I'm gonna clean inside the van while Wehan figures out the outside cleaning, and I'll try get some shots of him from inside so we can kind of see what he's doing. But I don't want to get soaked, so. Oh yeah! He's running around everywhere giving everything a clean. I'm guessing it's a timed thing. I think he said if you put $1 in it gives you a minute or something like that, or a minute 30 or something. So I'm guessing he's like putting it in bit by bit and then doing what he needs to do. I'm sure he'll figure it out. While Wehan does his thing, I'm balancing you on the bed so that I can tidy. On the ferry, we've actually booked a cabin because it's an overnight sail. It's like a seasonality thing. They do day sails and night sails. I really wanted a day sail so we could actually like look out and see everything. But I think we'll do a day sail on the return trip, and this one's a night sail. So we've booked a cabin because we weren't sure how we'd be with the ferry. Just in case we got seasick or anything, we didn't want to be stuck in one of their recliners for the night. We wanted to actually book a room so we could sleep and hopefully not have a rough night. I debated us getting seasickness medication because some people said they get really seasick. Now, neither Wehan or I have ever been seasick, so we think we're gonna be okay, but we didn't end up getting any medication. So I'm really hoping we don't regret that. Maybe we'll learn our lesson and have to get some for the way back. While Wehan cleans the van, off in the distance there, I'm gonna clean our fridge. Now, everything we've got in the fridge is kind of just sauces now. We've timed what food is here to last us until the ferry. So we're gonna eat these before we hop on. We haven't deep cleaned the fridge the entire lap, so I've gotta go clean all of this. And then one of the nights we had ice cream in the freezer, and it actually melted because we didn't have the freezer high enough, and chocolate got down the back, so I gotta clean that. You are allowed food on the ferry. You're just not allowed, let me double check, I think I have the list. You're not allowed fresh food, which is fruits and veggies, fish, honey, and plants. Just for ease, we kind of timed it so we don't really have anything in our fridge other than sauces. But if you're going on the ferry, just make sure you don't have like fruits and veggies and fish and everything. At the car wash, whoa, whoa, whoa. At the car wash, yeah. Alright, fridge deep clean is done. I've moved all the sauces here and I've tightened all the little things between them just to try reduce movement on the ferry. And then all of this we're gonna have to eat before the ferry. I think Vian's getting near the end also because it looks like he might be polishing or waxing or whatever. So I've done the fridge, I've given the van a sweep. I'm gonna clean our exhaust just a little. Just a little bleach wipe. We gave it a really big clean the other day and it basically looked brand new. It was amazing. But I'm just gonna give it another bleach because it's already got some dust on there. See, one wipe and we already got this. That's how dirty this thing gets. So this is something we routinely clean. Ugh, yuck. Ew. I thought he was done, but now he's putting some rainbow powder stuff. What is this?
Look at the wax.
Yeah.
Look at the wax. Comes out in different colours. It goes to bathing.
It's a rainbow. Look at the colours. You alright?
Yeah, good to go.
You're done?
Yeah, I'll do the door jams real quick.
Okay. Vian said he's good to go, so I'm gonna head to the front. Hi, bestie.
Hello.
How'd you
Do
go?
you like the wax?
How'd you go?
Yeah, good. It's probably the high pressure washer I've ever used. Our little certification for the bull bar disintegrated.
Really?
Yeah. I don't think you need it, but it does say not to remove it. So I'll have a look into it. Yeah, I'm just getting the door jams right now.
Nice.
And then we should be done. Except for a few other little bits here and there. Better to do a good job now. Not have to worry about it until we have to worry about it. Okay?
Bye.
Do the rest. Bye. So this was the biggest piece of the certification. The rest is literally like bits.
Disintegrated.
Like there's nothing left. But that's good to go. Let's go.
Alright, let's go. First look at the ferry. It's massive.
It's huge.
We're hoping there's somewhere for us to park because we're crazy
car park
early.
straight ahead.
Maybe just follow that car.
Yeah,
Worst comes to worst, we just turn
I
around.
think the car park is straight ahead.
I'm excited. So we're definitely not the first ones. There's loads of people waiting. I totally thought we were gonna be the first. We're so early. Woo!
I don't know about you, Lydia, but I'm starving.
Yeah, same. So check-in isn't until like 4:15.
Yeah.
I think, and it's just almost 1 o'clock. Now we're gonna, I guess, eat. We gotta get a video up as well for tonight.
You do a thumbnail, and I still have this whole area to clean as well as some.
Outside stuff still. And then we'll be open on.
Hopefully things are open, because
I don't think everything's open, but I think some of the main things will be.
I know the arcade is always open. The cinema has like some viewing, so that potentially might be open.
Yeah.
I'm assuming they would have cafes open all the time.
I think at least.
And then as well, I'm hoping the tourist information is open.
Yeah, because we want to get a park pass from there.
Yeah, because then we don't have to print it.
Next video, we'll give you the ferry, boarding, all that process, and cabin room tour.
I think preparation has been a success.
We've been super productive today. I think we should fist bump. Good job, bestie.
Don't mind the noise. Behind us is the train, but I thought I should just show you guys the end result. Look at that. Nice and clean, all waxed up. Nice and clean. What's Lydia doing? And here's the back. Very clean. Also, I figured now's probably a good time to replace our water filter, or one of our water filters. So I'm gonna go do that now. It's actually underneath the van and outside the van, so I wouldn't take you guys there. But just so you know, we're replacing the water filter as well. We haven't used the water point that isn't potable water. These filters do about 3,500 liters. I think we've done a little bit more than that, but the reason why I'm replacing them frequently, well, you should be replacing them frequently, is because we have another filter as well, and that filter is expensive. These ones aren't that expensive. So this is what it's meant to look like, and this is what it looks like.
Ew, how? And that's off potable water only. We haven't used any non-potable water.
We haven't used any non-potable water.
Show me again. Ew, why is it? Oh.
But also, not only is it good for drinking, having filtered water is very, very good for your skin as well.
I can't get over that.
It's really heavy as well. And it's like expanded as well, you can see. The early birds get the worm.
Okay, so you coming on deck 8 tonight?
Oh.
We won't be needing these, would we?
Vivian, I really hope we don't need those.
Welcome aboard.
We're on the move.
Oh.
Oh yeah. Vivian's now double checking the handbrake because he's a stress head. Whoa.
This is actually kind of bougie.
This is bougie. Do we go up?
Is either used or left occasion as shown on your boarding pass. For your safety